Good morning, friends. Good morning, business partners. Thank you so much for coming on here and being with me during this journey. We started a journey a few days ago for creating content for the first quarter of next year. Depending on how your business is structured, my business is structured in 4 quarters in a year. So it's easy for me to plan in little bits. Okay. So I'm not sure how yours is structured, but depending on how you've structured it, let's get on creating our contents so that we are not spending so much time in 2026 on social media content planning. Okay. So most of the time when you listen to me, you will see me talking about do it yourself things, do things that you can do yourself. But the reason I'm doing that is because I know there are people who start their businesses and they're doing it by themselves at the beginning. At the beginning, it's not everybody that has all the capital to hire. Okay. So I'm giving you my work here when I'm talking to you is to make it simple for you and make it easy for you to handle being solo at the beginning. But you don't have to stay solo all the time, right? You have to grow at some point. But at the beginning, I understand. So I'm here to help you. I'm here for startups. I'm here for solopreneurs. So if you know you're starting your home care business and you're alone at this time, I am the person for you. I'm able to help you. I started my home care business when I was still working a full-time job plus a new baby and I was solopreneur. So what I'm telling you to do, or what I'm sharing with you, actually not telling, but what I'm sharing with you is what I did, advanced planning. Okay. You plan in advance for, the consistency of your social media posts. And then there are other things you can put as you go along the way, like if you're having programs, but at the beginning, most people start by themselves. So don't let anybody lie to you that they started with a team of 100. It's not possible. You start by yourself because even when you're writing your vision and your mission, you're alone. Okay. You're alone writing that vision, writing the mission, the passion for what you want to do. You are by yourself. Okay. So at the end of the day, you started alone, even if you got other people to help you carry your mission and your vision. In this case, I am here to help you anyway. So if you're a startup company, if you're a solopreneur, join me. And even if you're a big agency and you feel that this content is going to help you, you're welcome to join me. Okay. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can know whenever I come in to drop some gems. All right. Now to our challenge. We're on a 15-day challenge to create content, right? This 15-day challenge, I know we are doing it towards the end of the year, but it's a challenge that you can do every quarter when you're planning for the next one. Okay. So I have provided a link for you. Print out the information that you need. That is the workbook. The workbook is there. It's available for anyone. You don't have to be, the way I've created this workbook, you don't have to be in the home care space to use this. You can use it even if you're not in the home care space. So grab a copy for yourself. It's a free workbook. Just put your email. You will receive it directly in your inbox and you can start working on your content planning. Okay. So this is what I'm using for myself too. So, okay. So this is exactly what I'm using. So I'm not going to be using something else different. This is what I use. So what I'm sharing with you is exactly what I'm using. It has worked for me. It has given me peace of mind knowing that my social media platforms for my business is still ongoing. Okay. All right. So day four is very important because you want people to know that you are trusted. You have capability of doing what you're saying you are going to do. Okay. So this is where you are creating posts that build trust with the other person who is reading that post, right? They need to be confident, right? They need to be confident. They need to reduce the fear they have. You need to show them when you're posting, when you're doing your post, that their families are in good hands, they're in professional hands. You're prepared to take on the task that you are saying you're going to do. Okay. So when you look at the checklist, it says you create 15, we started with 15, right? So even for the posts, you're going to create 15 posts for the trust posts, okay? So 15 trust focused topics, okay? 15 trust focused topics, right? So remember, don't make your post too long again so that you can, people get tired while reading. Just create a topic that is going to ignite that confidence, is going to ignite that want of calling you and making to you. And then you explain some things briefly, just learn how to summarize. The 2 days ago, I mentioned, you have the content, you have the idea, you write them down on a piece of paper, and then you can share them on ChatGPT for assistance with summaries, or just rewarding, but also remember to proofread your work. I am an advocate for original work. I am an advocate for being original in the way you want to put things, okay? There's nothing wrong with using systems. We have very good systems now in the market for using this. Like we have the ChatGPT, we have Cloud AI, we have so many nice things out there that you can use to enhance, right? But the original idea needs to come from you. So let me give you some examples for like trusted and credibility topics. Like one of them can be caregiver training, assuring your audience that the caregivers that are coming to their home, they are trained, they are trained in the task that they're coming to do. They're not just showing up in your home, right? They're not just showing up. We train them, then they come and support you, okay? Then on the same hand with the caregivers, you can put posts like inviting posts that letting them know that a caregiver that's coming to your home has been done for a full screening, so you are safe in your home, and make sure you're doing those full screenings before you say statements like that. And actually, it's not legal if you don't do them. So you need to do background checks. You need to do drug tests for all your caregivers when they're there. And just a tip, you need to do random checks. Okay, that's another talk for another day. But you need to do random checks where maybe after 3 months, you can just let someone know that it's their turn to go for a drug test, because some people, may get too comfortable. Okay. So you don't want to be in a situation where, you don't have something to back you up that you did your due diligence. Okay. So then you also need to assure, like you can also put a post like assuring the clients, like we don't just come and do placements in your home. All right, we stay involved with you, we stay involved with the caregivers, we stay involved with the care, with the quality of care as it continues. Okay. All right, so those are just examples that you can do. Even you can say something like communication, something to do with trusted transparency and peace of mind, that we put them in priority. And then you give an example. Okay. The other thing to show that you are trusted and you're credible is to have testimonials. If you have testimonials that you have recorded, that is perfect, because you can just take a snapshot and say, see what other families are saying, something like that. See what other families are saying. It's very, very important. That is why, and then you can say something like, why families choose us, something like that. Create a little post and put that nice comment from one of your clients who has made a comment and has authorized that it's okay to put your testimony out there. And then you put your information for call to action. Remember, all the posts that we are doing, they always have a call to action. A call to action is where you're telling the audience, you're telling your client, you're telling your avatar, you're telling them like, hey, this is what we do, this is how we do it, and this is how you can contact us and we can do the same for you. All right. So day 4 is just don't overdo. Okay. Day 4, today's Friday, according to the day that I'm recording this. So you can actually do day 4 and day 5 on the same day. day 4 and day 5 on the same day so that you keep the rhythm. And we are going to discuss that other part later. But for now, I'm hoping that you are keeping track with everything and that we are building, and you're seeing the excitement of building one day at a time instead of building the same day everything and getting overwhelmed. Okay? Thank you so much for your time. Remember to watch and act while you're watching. Watch, act, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I'll see you again on day 5 presentation. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Do not be quiet. Even when you download the workbook and you have questions, just send me a message or put a comment. I will respond back to you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much and have a good day.